Like months ago. Is okay, Zerk is here. Yeah, I've got it. No, no, I have it. Physically carrying it right now with someone's help probably. Yeah. All the rubies is all the red rubies are Archibald. Yeah. If this if there's if so just to understand, Mr. DM, we still carrying this gold in the chest, right? But there's no weight to it. Okay, cool. I also agree if there's time to head back quickly. Steal from a rogue. Good luck. Yeah, but they're gonna see it carrying the. Yeah, I would even trust my servant like that. Yeah. I would say so. That is technically home base, and I know exactly how much money and gold and gems are in here. So if there one fucking platinum disappears, I would know. Don't worry. It's counted. I can give. Do you guys want to give me the number so I can write it down so I don't fuck you over because I have it in front of me? Cool. Oh no, wait, there's yeah. I'm not good at this. I'll use a luck. Yeah, well, actually, that's a good. I have been marking them down from the previous session, so I haven't used my human inspiration as well, so that's also on the back burner. Perception. Yeah. I noticed the guys. Dora notices the guys while we're walking. I will psychically communicate to the guys and just say, like, guys, we're busy. We are getting tailed by two oaks. I think I think we need to maybe just go into an alleyway and try and hide. 5. Plaza Antarange. I think we can do that, but I would like us to just stay in a certain particular range. I need to go, Cameron. I want to try and see if what my distance of my psychic communication is. If we can just stay in comms, and I'm trying to figure out where the fuck that would be. He's part. I'll include him as well with this information. He has been working with us. I will, if I can, if I will include him. Yeah. It's like, jeez, man. It's like a 13-year-old teenager on the party. So Cameron, I just want to try and confirm what my distance of psychic. Oh, okay, cool, Harry. So yeah. So just keep tabs on me, and then we should be fine. So we can. I'll go left. I'm gonna just take a left, so I'll go left. Two. The two groups, left and right, or left and straight. You have Oh. Oh. 27. Oh. Fuck. Plus 13. Oh. Wild.
What happens is, as it comes your direction, you're able to feel this power coming straight basically for your head. And with it, you do something that you've never done before. And that is you feel this massive buildup of power that you have, and you feel almost like for the first time, when normally psionics could only be felt or sensed, you can actually touch it. And you feel like you almost like grab this psionic power that's coming in your direction, and you almost like redirect it and you force it out, and you just hear shade in the back of your mind going mind blast, and you feel like this character all of a sudden just gets hit back. He's completely stunned, he's laying down, his weapon is completely on the ground. You can roll me an 8d8.
Yep. 88.
Yes.
Is Lyra witnessing all this?
You saw nothing, Jon Snow.
I'll just get this here.
I'm just-
Okay, yeah, no, it's fine. All right, so with that, yeah, he takes, as you redirect it and it hits him, you just see his body completely get obliterated. You see his chest almost like, sort of like come up from the shout as this sort of like almost implodes his lungs from inside. You see the hand goes limp and the blade falls to his side. Lyra witnessed this. She's never seen you do this before. She's got no idea what it is, but she does recognize it in the sense that she's dealt with force punches before. She knows what type of damage it is. She recognizes the type of ability that occurred, but she has no idea what it is because in her mind she didn't hear anything. You heard mind blast. She didn't. And Lyra, let's actually go to you. What is your reaction on this?
Ultimate power!
Or not.
Yo.
Let's say Lyra is just standing back and kind of scoping it out, trying to figure out where this came.
Yes.
That's
So
it.
you're just waiting to see what might have happened.
Yeah.
Okay,
I want
all
to see
right.
how
So
strong this man is.
Joran, you have this happen, and you can feel that it's like something that came from within, but you're not. There's a suspicion that it's shade based, but you're not 100% sure. And when you look at the body, you see all of a sudden its form starting to alter. You see the character. It starts its hands that were dwarven thick like sausages for fingers. All of a sudden, start to turn into these nimble, elongated fingers that are yellow with black spots on them. You start to realize a pattern as it goes up towards the body. You notice that its face, from a beard, the hair all of a sudden forms away, and you notice that it's got a cleaved off nose looking face. You notice that it's got sharp pointy ears, and you have no idea what type of creature this is. At first glance, it looks absolutely horrific. It's skinny, it's narrow, it's got barely any armor on it, and you notice that it's got sort of like a tablet in its other hand. But you have no idea what that tablet is.
Interesting.
Or stone. Let's put it that way.
Can I? Did you say was this guy on the rooftops or on the ground?
He was on the rooftops. He jumped towards the ground to attack Lyra. Lyra,
then-
being a monk, was just not there.
There.
When he landed, he cast the if I can say, the ability,
So he's
and you
on-
redirected it back onto
Okay.
him.
So he's on the ground. Can I walk up to him?
Yeah. He's dead.
Cool. If I walk up to him, can I see what's in his hand? Pick it up.
Yeah. You look at the so what is it you want to look at? There's the stone, and then there's also the blade.
I'll take the stone. I'll look at the stone first.
Okay, sure. All right. You look at the stone, and there's sort of like semi-glyphs on it, but it's not something that you recognize. This is not something that looks familiar to you. It's not Thieves' Cant. It's not the same symbols that Archibald uses in his books. This is something entirely different.
I'll then pocket that, and
Okay,
then
sure.
look at the blade.
Okay, so the blade, you look at the blade, and you see almost as if like the blade was tied to the life force of this particular character.
Okay.
It starts to dull, and what looks like almost like a mercury coating on the blade it starts to recede back into the hilt. The hilt looks almost silver in look and design. It's very well decorated with red rubies on the hilt itself, and it's got a very nasty cleave-like edge at the top of the blade, almost as if it were made to have a negative impact on anyone that it would stab.
Okay. Can
Most knives do that.
can I true. Can I take the blade? The blade is still usable, right?
The blade is usable, but it's like the
It's
blade
fading.
responded necessarily to the wielder.
Okay.
So it's not to say that it would necessarily be of the optimized use for you, but you can clearly carry it around.
Cool. Can I then, because this is I'm trying to do this all quick. Can I then take the blade, cut that thing's finger off, put it in my pocket and the blade in my pocket, and then tell Lara to get the fuck out?
Yeah, do you want to take a finger or take the hand?
I'll take a hand actually. If I can get the hand off, I'll take the hand.
Yeah, I would say you take the blade quite easily enough. You're able to, come down with a bit of a strong slice to it, and it basically it severs the hand quite easily enough. The creature doesn't come across as bulky. It's more sinew and bone that kept it in place than anything else. It's weird looking. This creature, you've never seen it before. It's a very strange looking creature.
Does it look undead to me?
Sort of. I suppose it is a very similar look to an undead creature, but you're not really sure. You're not an expert on undead creatures. But it certainly looks weird. It looks almost like prime ape, almost. Its eyes have glazed over. It's like half its nose has been gone, but that looks almost like an hereditary factor to it. It's got very weird strong muscle from its shoulders all the way to its arms. You can see that it's even when you explore the body a little bit more, you notice that its genitalia is not actually even something that you recognize. It's something that's completely it's completely different. It's, shall I dare say, almost alien in nature.
Crazy. Okay. I will. Okay. Once I've got the items and the hand in my pockets, I'll tell Lara if we can maybe stealth from here and go back. These creatures are. I don't know what they are.
Okay. How did you want to stealth?
I just want to after all that happened, I would just like to tell Lara, okay, let's go back and just hide, stay in the shadows. I know she's dexterous. If we have to go onto the roofs, we do, but let's just get out of here. This rogue in nature, just want to stealth. Go. I don't know if Lara wants to do the same, but that was wild. The fuck just happened? I want to stealth
Yeah,
out,
but
basically.
I vote we get the fuck out.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, sure. So yeah, you basically, we just quickly put the stuff in his inventory. No. There we go. There we go. There we go.
It's a stone, right, with glyphs on it, and then the blade.
Yes, that's right, yeah. The stones, you're not really sure what it is, but it's got a weird design to it. Let me just quickly see. You've seen something similar used, but this is ages ago. You're not really sure if it's linked, but it has been noted once or twice. And then the other item, I'm just going to put your Keith hand. All right, cool. Anything else that you guys want to do besides
One more thing.
cutting off
Sorry.
hands?
Yeah. Would it be possible for me to not let Lara notice I put the stone? I don't know. Did she notice the stone? I would like to just make
That make a perception check versus a sleight of hand. That's literally between the two of you guys.
Like she can see the blade, she can see me cut off the hand, but not the stone.
Yeah. Do a sleight of hand versus perception if she wants to challenge that. You got to beat the 23 Lyra.
Oof.
Damn.
Oh,
I-
close, but
Nothing.
nope. You don't. You see Joran move very quickly because it's in that moment where it's like it has to happen quick. But nothing happens that gives you a sense of like suspicion, and he's able to pocket the stone without your thought.
Okay. But after that, stealth out, yeah. That's what I want.
He thinks to himself, "Oh God, she didn't see the stone. Luckily for me." And then you hear that in your mind.
You imagine? I just say that out loud in my mind.
Crazy.
No, I'm
Because
just
guys, we,
kidding. Okay,
we
yeah,
do we do
alright.
hear your thoughts as well if you speak out loud in your mind. Ooh.
Okay, right. So what's happening? So after that, you head over to Vizoran's tower, yeah?
Yeah, as sneakily as
Okay.
possible.
Okay, you go to Vizoran's tower. The other shady character is unknown. You've got no idea where he went, but eventually the group comes together and you basically at the entrance of Vizoran's domain. What do you guys do as a group?
I've got two
Deposit
things
the
on my
money
bucket
first.
list. Yeah, I got money.
So-
Money, yes.
I guess I'd go up to Lyra and Joran and say, "Hey guys, anything interesting happen while you were out there? We shook our guy pretty easily. He fell for the illusion and we just went right back. How'd you lose your guy?
I killed him.
Oh, good man.
Yes. Yeah. Weird creature though. He
But-
transformed into like a what you call it? I don't know. But I got his hand though.
His hand.
Yes.
You got his hand.
Can I have a look at it?
I was thinking
What
that
are you
someone
gonna-
can maybe
What are
have
you
a
gonna
look
do
at
with
it.
the hand?
I was just thinking that I do not know what these monsters are. They were following us for reasons, and maybe someone can identify this creature because I couldn't.
Can I
So
try
I hold it up.
and can I try and look at this hand and see if I recall what kind of creature this hand would belong to?
Yeah, I suppose you can do that. You can even roll like a medicine check to try and get more information on that as well.
Could I roll history for it?
I've got a +5 on medicine.
You
Plus
you could try. History. You might have maybe read about. What is it that you're trying to find on the hand itself? Is it you're trying to find history with regards to the patterns?
Let's see, like, judging by the way this hand looks, if I ever read anything about it.
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah. You can.
Yeah,
I
and
suppose you can
based
do
on
a
what-
history check.
Based on
Uh,
what he's told me about their encounter, if
Yeah.
any of this sounds familiar.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage, and then Xe, you can also roll with advantage with the medicine check, just for the sake of trying to find out what it is.
Okay. I've got the advantage on.
I say Xe done it right. Woohoo! Okay, wow. Okay, so
That's a
Archibald,
picture.
you look at the hand and you are like, you know, you it's a bit difficult because it's just a hand, but the patterns like this are not really known for many of the other species of Faerun. You know that Goliaths had some form of like a pattern to them, Dragonborn as well, but this is clearly not a dragon race itself. You look at it maybe from a half orc perspective, but that wouldn't explain the coloration because you know half orcs are normally towards the greener side rather than yellow. But the patterns are what throws it in the direction that this is something that is not of a normal race that comes to Faerun often. Hexy, you with your medicine check, you're listening to Archibald kind of like mumbling this underneath his breath, and you're looking at how it was cut, but you also take into account that it's got very sharp nails, it's got very little fat to it, it's got more sinew, muscle, and bone than actually really anything else to it. The functionality of it looks a bit odd, almost as if it can sort of like bend in the opposite direction. But you realize that this is something a bit outer world like. And with that combined, Archibald then comes to the conclusion that this is not something that is of this realm. It's something that comes from a realm beyond. And the only thing that could have something like that is something that belonged to either the Gith or the Githzerai.
Why the hell were they
Mm.
following us? What could we possibly have to tempt
Why
them?
would they change into that?
Yeah, like
I was convinced this was a doppelganger.
I initially thought it was somebody who just changed into another creature when you mentioned the smell being different.
Yes.
I figured it was just somebody, disguising themselves.
Yes, yeah. But yes, it's definitely you as Joran, the query is you do wonder about that very question, and that is, but why would they go out of their way to try and find you guys? And that is something that you'll have to figure out. But with that being said, you managed to get to the tower. What are you guys doing here?
So I had an
Right.
idea, right? If we go to our hold of holding and we take, I
Mhm.
have a secret safe, super safe stash, can confirm in my room, which we can put the money in. No one's got access to it besides me. So if I die, you fucked. But other than that, you'll have access to it, and then we just keep it there. Legit, no one can access it. You can even ask the DM. He knows.
If the DM knows, then we know.
I made a
Can the
fucking
DM
point
just confirm
of.
that, please?
No, he does have a place like that, yeah.
And I say no, yes for once. Can we not? Can we not put that orb there?
That I don't know. I,
You can make the attempt.
I'm afraid
We might not
because
come back
we.
to the
Isn't it
tower.
not?
The problem is you have to
That-
take care of it. That thing can go off. You have to constantly feed it. So you don't know if you leave it in that room and it goes off. I don't want to even think about all hell that's gonna break loose in that place. So no, I don't think. I think we have to keep it on
But
with us.
it will make it more interesting.
You can put it in, man. It will be fine.
I strongly caution against this idea.
Okay.
But we can put the
Okay,
gold
cool.
there. So if we can stash the gold in my
Yeah, no, the
secret
whole
safe room.
holding is quite straightforward. I mean, you
Yeah.
literally put it like a tablecloth. It turns into this hole that you can access. You go in, you find these rooms that cater to your very need. You go to your room and you are quite easily able to fit the 187,000 platinum within. Though the 110 rubies are a bit of a trouble, but you figure out a way to put them in some place that it's not easily accessible.
Well, I've got the
Can we not-
stash. And sorry, just one more thing. I've got the stash underneath the rug, and then the stash behind the bookcase. So
Yes,
if I
yeah.
could stash the the rubies in the bookcase and then
Can-
the fucking gold in the floor.
Jordan, is there anything else? Maybe you just want to come clean about
But
while we're
what?
busy. I don't know. Other holding places.
I don't know.
Lined up there. Don't.
So what did you put in the bookshelf and what did you put in the rug?
I'm assuming the bookshelf has got more space for the rubies, so I'll put
Yes,
the
the
rubies
rubies,
in
okay.
there, and then the gold
cool.
would be, oh, the platinum would be in the floor.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, and
You'll
yeah.
have way more space if you just grind up the rubies.
Okay,
Well,
cool. All right.
that's Archibald's decision. It's his fucking rubies.
Oh well, it's
I'm
110
just saying,
rubies, eh?
That's a shit ton of rubies, dude. Fuck me.
Yeah, I know.
But I also want to speak to Vizaran whenever I'm able to.
Okay, yeah. So Vizaran, you notice that he is in the library area. He looks like he's writing a particular scroll. Who goes to see Vizaran very quickly? Is it just you? Anyone else?
I'll go with.
Me. I'm really
Okay, so
happy.
Archibald, you go with. Hexy, you go with.
They can relay to me.
Okay. So just the two of you, Lyra and Lycos, you guys are
no.
chilling in the front.
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
Okay, so when you get to Vizaran, you notice that he's highly concentrated on this particular scroll. He's writing it. It's because he couldn't find it prior, but he's decided that he's going to start writing the scroll for Archibald again. When you guys get there, Jordan, you almost want to say something, and he's like, "Shh, not now!" And you see him like doing these runes on the page itself, which takes tremendous effort and magic from his side. Archibald, you recognize the runes that is basically spelling out the word portation. He's not finished yet, but it's getting there.
Very interesting. I don't interrupt him. I let him do his thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even me, I hesitate to approach.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. And you see him sort of like wave you off, and you guys, out of respect, I suppose, for the art of arcane, and that it can go really bad. You guys recede back to the rest of the group at the entrance of the domain. While you're there, I would say that you see Jonalith. He's a little boy. So just to give a little bit of background for Lycos. So Jonalith is a little ASMR boy that's running around. Him and Twitch, which is also a little gnomish Smurf Nevlin. The two of them became very good friends after having to escape with the rest of the group at one stage. But they seem like they're pretty well at home here. They're running around. They're having fun. They bother Vizaran a bit, but he also takes into account that they are children, so he's not too fazed by it. You notice a Nera that's highly concentrated on her arcane magics, which is a half elf wild mage, and she's basically she's busy at the back section of the domain, where she's focusing all her magics on basically causing wild surges to take place. And then with it, this machine kind of like nullifies the effect, and it's just teaching her how to control it a bit better. When you look at when you glimpse at her, Jordan, for a moment, you can see this is tiring. She's sweating. She's out of breath. This is a lot of effort that's going into it, but it's almost like she's determined to try and master this. And you see next to her, there's an image of Vizaran. You're not really sure how he's done it because it's magic. But it's like the Vizaran character that's standing next to her is like, very good. Try again. Twist your hand a little bit more to the left. Don't try and emphasize the word too much. Sort of like lecturing her as she's trying to go ahead and cast more magics during this process. Galerin is at the entrance near to Hexy, and Stool, you can see he's running around and he's just messing around with a couple of the statues, because he makes them think that they've seen something, but it actually wasn't there in the first place. You're not really sure if it's illusion or if it's hallucinogens that might be at work. Other than that, what do you guys want to do?
Time for a short rest.
I just want to speak to Vizaran quickly.
Well, he's busy.
Well, I mean, is he done yet? How long will it take to be free for a quick chat?
No, he's busy. He's busy with that scroll, so he's going to be busy for a while still. That's like a couple of hours.
Oh, fuck me, man. Okay. All right, then I guess. Look, the main thing was Mother Gold.
Yeah.
Depositing that here. Almost don't know if we should leave it here now.
That's fine. No, it's in the Hall of Holding. That comes. That's
Okay, I come. All right.
Do you leave the hold of
do-
holding here?
We can take it with us. We can take the Hall of Holding with
Yeah,
us.
take
To
it with
you.
us. Now we take it.
Okay, all right. So who's taking it?
Lara.
I'll keep it in my backpack.
Just a monk.
No, I think I think the rogue. He's got the he knows
give
about like
everything to
not
the
getting
rogue.
robbed and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like
If you
the
want to
rogue.
diversify, because you guys don't know where to get the actual gold.
So if I feel like if you die, the bag should go with you because we wouldn't be if you die you can't get it in any case.
Or if you want to split the responsibility, so Lyra has the Hold of Holding, and then I know where the location is. So
Now you see what the problem with that is. Now both of you have immunity from the tribe. You know, like in Survivor when they want to vote. But Haxie and I.
well,
And,
Ari, honestly, I feel like if it's a 1v1 between me and you about this gold, though, I'm pretty sure you would win because you have fucking magic. So I think you're okay.
Lycos. Actually, I think we should form a tribe. An alliance. Okay, no, that's cool. I like that plan. Let's have our little short rest.
Sure.
Babe, do you have
Can somebody? I've been asking this question. I wanted to ask it, but how long is a short rest in this area?
It's about an hour.
Oh, an hour. Okay, so it's not that long. So
No, it's about an hour. It's literally just patching up a bit of wounds. So you guys are gonna. Okay, so all of you, open your main page because now let's say you take a short rest. On your main tab, you'll see at the bottom of the screen, you'll see that there's a word called WND wound. Okay, then you've got HD, which is your hit dice. Okay.
Yeah.
When you double click that dice roll, it will heal you a certain amount. You can use as many of those as you want, but remember, you only recover half of them back or half of your level back when you take a long rest.
Wow.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
full health.
It's only a fucking 2. No,
Yeah.
4. Sorry. I got a 4.
Lyra's still got 20 wounds. Lycos has got 11 wounds. Galerin has also got a bit of wounds. I'm going to some do his ones as well.
So
Galerin.
where do I see my current HP?
Let me see.
I've
Your
got
max.
the max here that says 74, but the
And
HP is empty.
WND, if your HP is empty, you're at full health.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if you get damage, it will add on there. So it goes plus. So if it gets hits for 10, it will be 10.
Okay.
Cameron?
Yeah? Yeah.
Can I change my prepared spells now under a short rest?
As a wizard, you do that normally during a long rest. Let me just quickly see here. I think that you can change like 1 or 2, but it's not a lot. Let me see. Memorize spells. Yeah, that's something that you do during a long rest.
Damn it.
So our short rest is for an hour.
Yes.
Can I use 30 minutes of that hour to meditate so that I can get all my focus points back, please?
Yes, yeah, you get it back by default. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to rest, short rest, kaboom.
Yeah, I'd like
And then
to
there you go.
woo-saw all my key points back.
You woosad all your key points back.
Can I use that time to maybe ritual cast comprehend languages?
Yeah, I would say that that's allowed.
All right, cool. I'd like to know Draconic.
Okay, all right, sure. Clever. Let's go to skills, abilities, and I will put you. I'll even put you. Draconic. There we go. Cool. All right. I think that's pretty much it. If there's anything else that you guys wanted to do, any questions before you guys head off?
I have nothing that resets after a short rest.
Yeah.
Lycos?
No, I'm fine.
Actually, my
Okay.
psychic energy, I think, maybe.
Yeah, your psychic energy gets reset, yeah.
Yeah, nice. It's ready up.
Things I still have wild shape and a lot of spell slots left.
Sorry, say again?
No, I still have wild shape and a lot of spell slots left.
Yeah. No, you
Yeah.
you should be fine. Okay, you got it? You actually get I think your short no, your wild shape gets given back. There we go. You got your 2 spells. There we go. Sorted. Okay, hundreds. Okay, so you guys head towards Themachar's lair, is that correct?
Yeah.
Kom praat met die man.
Okay. All right. So as you make your way towards Themachar's lair, before we jump to that, you guys come towards the entry point of Themachard. So something that you noticed on the way to the arena, I'm actually going to flag it on this map here for you guys again. It's a roundabout. So you guys got to Lordagear's map here, and then you turned to go towards the arena. When you got to this part, just over here, can you see on the map?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you notice that there's this massive, large-looking creature. It's made out of metal. It doesn't have any life to it, but it is of such a size that easily, you know, a person or two would be able to climb in it. You even notice that there might be, you know, areas that you know, if a dwarf were to climb in, there would maybe be like 4, 5, or 6 dwarves that could be within this construct. And you notice this construct is facing towards the dragon's lair itself. There's a nameplate at the bottom, and you look at it. Is there anything that you guys want to do while looking at this thing?
Well, we read it. What does it say?
Okay, so does anyone know how to read Dwarven? Yeah.
I do.
Ask
Okay,
Joran
all right.
to
So Joran, you can
kindly
roll me a
read it.
perception check on that.
Fuck.
Okay, with an 11, that actually makes sense with a 13 total. So the runes on this nameplate that are at the bottom, they've been faded through just the sheer amount of years that this thing has been standing here. And you try and make it out to the best of your ability. But from what you can see, there's 1 or 2 words that you couldn't really make out. But you easily get the name Juggernaut, and you get Protector of City Blades. You see another extract, King. That word stands out, and then you follow the sentence a little bit further, and it says Heart of City. And that's what you can make out on that.
This is, I tell Archibald, and I point to the statue or construct, like, this is some protector of the city. Gotta make everything out. But they reference the king, protector, heart. I don't know what
You
it
said-
means, but
Something that people can climb into.
the
Yeah.
size of it.
You notice. Well, you're more than welcome to go and.
Can I have a look? I'm just,
Yeah, if you want to. You
some
see,
odd
you see
reason
that
I'm very
there are
intrigued.
guards that are walking past it, but it's almost like they're like, yeah, well, whatever. You know, they see you standing by it, but there's no sense of like, oh, this is like a grand landmark of Gracklestok. It's like it's just kind of like just there, and it's been there for like the last 15 years. I mean 15 generations. So it's kind of like, okay, you know, and they see you around. So there's like an access point on either side of the leg.
Okay,
And
so I fly to that.
you measure this thing up about 20 feet. So this thing is huge.
Okay, can I?
But where do you
inside?
want to fly? It looks like a normal human, you know, like a typical human being look. It's got like the 2 legs, it's got the torso, it's got the upper torso, then the arms, and then it's got like a head. And you notice that there's sort of like openings a little bit here and there because of your sheer size. You can squeeze in if you want to.
Yeah, I'm just curious to see what it looks on the inside. So if the guards are fine with it, then they don't attack me or anything or stop me.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
squeeze
Okay,
through.
so you go in, roll me a perception check from your side. The rest of you see Hexy going in, and it's just followed by this like little glow that you can see by the entrance point. And as she's moving up, you notice that this glow just starts moving from the leg to the torso, and you name it. And Hexy, yeah, you easily enough, you find yourself in here. You're flying all over the place. It looks like a device that could hold a few dwarfs. There's like a staircase on each leg that goes up, and then it comes to a platform with a central ladder that as you fly up on this section, it goes to the top middle section of the torso. But when you get there, you find something a little bit interesting. And that is you see a chair that looks decorated. It's a chair that looks more throne-like than necessarily a random chair to sit on. You notice that besides the chair, there are 2 platforms on the left and the right. One holds almost like a handprint on the right-hand side. And then on the left-hand side, you notice that it has a weird opening on this little section, almost like a pedestal. And in this pedestal itself, this opening that goes into this area, you notice it's almost like something needs to be placed in it. You don't necessarily know what it is.
Okay, so let me get this straight. So a handprint
On the
and then
right hand side.
and a gap where something goes into. So that tells me that's probably like some kind of orb or something to power this thing.
I wouldn't say necessarily orb, maybe a rod.
Or something that just gives
something
this thing
that slots
power.
in. Yes, on the left hand side. Yeah. So somebody in what you could interpret, it's like the person would be sitting, the hand would be on the right hand side, and this item would be slotted in on the left hand side.
Can I get into this thing and join Hexy?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
I convey this information to them, and I say, look, I found this. So obviously the handprint is to restrict whoever can, control it.
Yeah,
like a clearance thing.
Can I try something?
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Oh, you're royalty. You're gonna try and put your hand down.
I wink at Hexy, and I start sort of prying around the machine, and then use the first level spell Identify as a ritual. So it should take me about 10 minutes. Can we do that?
That's up to your group.
We've got a hangry dragon waiting for us, though.
I'm just standing back, looking at the writings, trying to spell Dwarven.
So nobody's got any questions. So yeah, okay. So we just come across this thing, and it's like, what is it used for? The protector. What is it protecting? The king. That's me chatting. That's me chatting to the people now, by the way. To the guys. Why would he need such a thing? Is there like it's clearly like what the DM said. The markings and the chair. It's of royalty. So I wouldn't think that just any random commander sits in it. Maybe the king even himself has steered this thing.
Oh, this thing is quite big, no? We're talking about like 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
Okay. and it's clearly built for combat. It can actually work. I think this thing is a defense tool against the Emberchard.
No, man, why would you say Thingmajor?
The dragon.
Why him?
I think if they ever come to at odds, this thing is like their reply. Just a theory, but can I try and cast Identify on this thing?
Yeah, you can do that. It's not a problem.
All I want to know is that, like, is this thing powered? Okay, maybe not all I want to know, but like I want to know, is this thing arcane powered, or is this thing mechanically powered?
You can roll the identify. Okay, well, you can.
Let's
Let's put it
investigate
this
more.
way: you can roll the identify spell on one
Okay.
of these queries that you want, and then I can give you an answer.
Identify doesn't have a spell thing to roll for next to it.
No. What I'm saying is you casting it now. So the question is, what is it that you want to get an answer for from? I would say the identification. One cast is one question that you query that you're trying to find out, and then based on that, I can give you an answer of what you're looking for. So what is it that what is the question that you want answered?
Well, yeah, as per the spell, I just want to know it says you touch an object through the spell's casting, and you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement, blah blah blah. So I
Yes.
just want to try and figure out what is the nature of this thing. Is this thing arcane in nature? Like, does it get powered by some sort of arcane crystal that gives it magical energy, or is it mechanical in a way? And as in that the staff is more like a key.
Yeah. So you look at it. You cast the identification on it. You immediately realize that this is a construct. This is something that was made, but how old it is something that even you yourself have got no idea. This thing's been around for ages. You get the properties of iron on this construct itself, and that this particular thing was made to be able to counter maybe a particular foe or protect the city of something of that nature, though its role is not something that you recall being documented in. You don't know the history of necessarily Gracklestick. What you do realize is that this iron golem has absolute immunity to fire. You look at the chair, you look at the hand, and you look at this point, and it's clearly something that needs to activate this thing, but it's not something that you recognize.
All right. I share all that with the group, which is very much the same as what Haxi had deduced. But I do think confidently we can say this thing is built to fight opponents that use fire.
Yes, no, definitely. It
Like a
has
dragon.
got like a bladed arm that you see on the one side. And you notice that it is a creature that has got some form of arcane attack. What makes you think that is that when you look at this and you look at the top, you notice that with the identification scroll that there's sort of like focus that's sort of towards where the head is. And when this thing gets charged, for what reasons you're not really sure how, but how it gets charged, it looks like the front of the face then opens up and it discharges that stored energy in sort of like a frontal gaze nature.
Almost like a laser.
Maybe you can only assume because you have not seen it. But this is something that was made not only to be used offensively but also defensively, in the sense that if as long as it's here and as long as it's within the city, people had almost like the sense of don't try and take your chances upon the city. You immediately think back on the Drow and that they left the city alone. This could maybe be one of the reasons why they decided not to attack the city.
Just a quick question, Cameron, and then I shall leave this Iron Giant.
Yes.
Could I theoretically pilot this thing if I could get it started?
In theory, yes, because you can get inside. You're the size of like a dwarf, so you should be able to. But how? That is the part that you don't know, not yet, or you haven't figured it out, or anything of that nature. So, in theory, can you pilot it? Maybe, but
Okay.
So
for now, you don't know.
so I nudge Archibald and I'm like, put your hand down. See if something happens.
What do you mean? Put my hand down?
On the pedestal thingy on the side.
Oh, fuck yes. Okay. I go sit in the chair and I put my hand on the on the little pedestal.
Just see if something happens.
Okay, so you're sitting on the chair. You see this rabbit. Hexy is managed to
Power
provoke, or not
Rangers.
provoke you, but like tempt you into like absolute power. You go and you put your hand on it, and you start seeing a green light starting to form like right in front of you, and it hits you. You can roll me 25 d10. I'm just kidding. It's not that.
Oh no.
you put your hand down and nothing happens.
Dies.
You're looking.
okay.
You're looking at it. You're listening for like a swirl. You're listening for like a magic whirl. For a moment, Hex is trolling you because you're going, "Zzz," and you realize it's actually Hex that's making the noise. But there's nothing that actually comes from you putting your hand there, and you realize that if this needs to work, it's this plus whatever object that needs to slot in on the left hand side needs to be activated at the same time for it to actually have an effect.
Okay. I really want to get this thing working, but I think for now it is outside of our reach, so we should just call it a day and go to Themberchard.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so with that, you make your way up the hill towards Themberchard's domain. So this is more or less where it is, and then you make your way up to this point. And I would say for you guys to get there, that's about an hour. I would say that by this time, Themberchard has eaten. Okay. Because Mabel from Zardon, he had to get back, and the whole idea was to try and get back to you guys, and he would have most probably had something in that time. Okay, so when you guys get to this area, I'm gonna quickly just share this map with you guys. So there we go.
Get to listen to Cameron's stream. It's only me and Hexy.
Ooh,
Oh.
Oh, you're amazing.
ooh, yeah. All right. Okay. So as you get into this particular area, you come up. It's a crazy area itself, because the venting of this particular place itself is extremely hot. I just want to quickly get one thing from my side here. Just give me a second, guys. I'll be busy now. Can we just quickly take a break for 5 minutes, and then after that we can continue?
Yes.
Okay,
Let's
quickly.
do
I just want to get soon out time quickly. I'll be right back. But by all means, enjoy the ambiance, and then we can go from there.
The ambiance.
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 We can plan, guys. We've got 5 minutes to plan. Kill
Yeah.
Themberchard.
I would
Right?
say that as you guys
Kill. What
like,
the
as
fuck?
you-
No.
as you guys go up towards this dragon, all right, and you see this entry point that you come in, you can see Keeper of the Flames there. And as you come into this area, you see like a caravan, sort of like a caravan with cages on them, and in this cage you see just like that reek of just freshly chewed bodies. and you realize that there's like Darrow, gnomish children, dwarven children, and what looks to be like maybe one adult, but you can't make out what it is was being so badly chewed. And you see this coming past you as you guys are entering this lair itself. And I'll leave you with that information.
He's like the Epstein of fucking dragons, apparently.
We're gonna run into Donaldus Trumpicus,
He's going somewhere,
his
yeah.
servant. Yeah, no, this dragon is no bueno, bro. So far, that's my feeling.
Jordan steps 500 meters behind the crew and runs.
Just got beard.
Je hebt mijn bil vuil gemaakt. Met je fucking olie.
Die los maar uit.
So Exe, you're our leader, right?
Of course. The one and only.
Who's got the highest charisma here?
Not me.
It's obviously me.
No, maybe it's not. It's like mine's
Let me see what my charisma
low.
is.
No, mine's I get plus 4 call on charisma checks. Plus
My
4 call.
charisma is -1.
Mine is
It
plus
makes
one.
sense now.
I've got a plus 4 on persuasion. That's all I got. A
plus
plus 4 on deception.
oh, persuasion?
My intelligence is baie hoog.
My persuasion is a plus 5. I can convince people well. Maybe.
Or deception.
But I can tell,
I
I'm
think-
very good sense of if someone is a liar or not.
Ek dink ek moet praat met die draak.
What is your stats there on your persuasion? Yes, your charisma is -1.
Ek sê dit mos nou net.
That's why she's the
Jy luister
leader.
nie.
Why-
I've never fucking floused you people on it. I've always been truthful.
She said Mos Hexie is the boss.
I'm talking about charisma, babe, not persuasion.
No man, she's not a good talker, boys. She's lying to you.
I can talk.
Maybe she is a
don't
good
worry.
talker because we believed
Julle
her.
kan
But
julle
they
kan hy
fool-
lak net gooi na my kant toe.
Yeah.
I got
Only
you.
I can do that once a day.
Oh, Harry, do you have any luck left?
No, not for today, but I've got a human inspiration, so I can either give myself inspiration or anyone else.
Can I use my luck on your rolls?
No. I can only use
Okay.
it's the only thing it's a thing of the human that they get in 2024 apparently is I can give myself inspiration or someone else.
That's crazy. But yeah, I think you are Gabriel. You must do the talking. Ah, fuck. But okay. So long if he speaks Draconic, I can understand him and I can relay the message to you. If for whatever reason, still shit doesn't work.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
he
you-
also
you-
needs to speak Dwarven though because he's got quite a bunch of dwarves around him, so I can understand Dwarven.
No, I think you're our guy, bro.
Me?
Yeah, you
Jordan
must
is
go
in
do
the back of the
talking,
crew. Fine.
Not this time, bro.
Mense, daar's ander mense behalwe Jordan in hierdie groep hoor.
Nee,
Ek
daar
wou
is nie.
vir
Elke keer as hulle planne maak, kan sit net Jordan en Archibald wat
Ja.
Well,
geconsider.
well, pipe up. What do you guys?
Ek sal sê Lycos,
Ja.
wat is jou charisma? How old are you? First
Plus
off, hello,
one.
welcome to the group.
Dank je.
I'm not sure why you're tagging along, but welcome. Ons het
Never
toch
seen
nie regtig
this-
eintlik ge-acknowledge dit offisieel nie, jy weet,
Ons
like
het?
dit wel-
Ons het daar by die
Ja,
dit buite
maar
You
kyk.
you still went and
All
said
my
sorry
life.
for
This is
Yeah,
like a
but like-
vacation.
you
Still getting
went
murdered.
and said sorry to him, and you for killing
I
his
know.
entire family, and
I
then you
know,
gave
I
him
know.
money. So I feel like you know
No,
him,
but-
man.
and now he's just tagging along.
Yes, he's waiting for his next payday.
Yep.
So that road accident found him at Tom, bro.
the next day.
First time in my life I've received money
To stay, so.
Basically, my
Okay.
new employer.
Yes.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
go
you
to
you,
line
you,
one.
you misunderstood. Oh, you thought the money means that okay, now you must work for us. You get a steady salary.
So you've got plus
Uh,
1 on your charisma.
Yeah. Then,
That's fantastic. That's perfect. Okay, like was it is.
Kykie, daar's een ding hierso, right? We've got the orb of delayed force.
Mhm.
And
I
remember
happen
who
to
it
be
belongs
careful.
to?
Belongs to me. It's in my satchel.
Does anybody else remember who it belongs to?
To the gift.
To the keepers of the flame.
Does it belong to them?
Yeah, this parcel was intended for them, I think.
is this Keepers of the Flame?
Yes.
Is it?
So at
It
some
is.
point you must deceive them and be like, "No, we haven't seen it. What do you mean? The orb of what?
Well, I'm very good at deception,
force.
so
It's a good thing you mentioned that because I would have been like, orb? Yeah, we got an orb.
we've got it all.
No.
We got an orb.
Oh, the DM is listening.
Nah, just come back now, but it's quite funny.
Here you go,
Was this
here's
the
the
orb?
orb. You keep it.
Let's give this ultimate power to you guys, sure.
Just be careful, it might blow up.
I think they know how it
Okay.
works, eh?
Yeah, we intercepted their fucking Takealot parcel just before Christmas. we are the Grinch.
Pretty accurate, Rue. Let me just quickly get the thing here. Okay, yeah. So, all right. So, as a group, you guys go up. Who all heard about the cage of the bodies coming down as it passes you? You guys all hear that? Not yet.
I heard it. We all heard it. We were all
Okay, cool. Okay, so as the Keeper of the Flames, you see the cart coming past you with all the bones, a lot of blood in it that's been, thrashing about, and you see it spilling out the back as, the dwarves are pushing it forward. You see a known face at the top of the mold, and that is Mabel Frummer. It's like, yes, good. It is good to see you all, my friends. You have finally come. The Themerchard. Yes, eaten, and now he wishes to give you a gift of his glory. The Dragonstock King Dragon Themerchard himself. Come, follow me. And you see him turn around, and he kind of goes into the chamber. Do you guys follow?
Yes, after we saw the
Yes.
bodies.
All right, then
At a
you guys,
distance.
you guys go in, and as you guys go into this area, you see 4 mages or magically arcane individuals. And as you walk through this entry point, you see it coming online. Sort of, you see this boom, 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 as 4 force walls connecting with each other close off the entrance entirely. And
great.
when this happens, you notice that the place is extremely hot. It's lava. There's steam everywhere. And in the distance, you see this unbelievably huge hoard of treasure. You see gold coins, you see jewels, you see what looks to be like weapons, items. You notice that there's scrolls of magical prowess. You notice that there is all manner of things that is within this particular hoard of this dragon. And on the top of it is the great Themerchard himself, as he watches in the distance, looking at you guys coming closer to this particular area. So I'm gonna actually give you guys free roam with your tokens. There we go. And you notice that Mabel Frummer, he's basically walking with the group. He's like, yes, now you caught him at maybe just the best time, only good time. Now time now, good. Come speak to the great lizard. And you see him, he kind of like gets to the section over here. And Galerin and Stool, I would say, are following. But I would say Hexius Bush probably got the best perception when it comes to Galerin and understanding of him. You can roll me a perception check to find out what he thinks, and Lyra, you can also, but not in perception, more an investigation. Or
Okay.
religion. You can choose religion as well.
Ooh.
Okay, 23, that's good. All right.
I wanna do
And you, Lyra?
investigation.
Or religion, whichever one you want.
I did investigation.
Okay, so investigation. So both of you, yeah. So with that, you, Hexy, notice that Galerin is a bit uneasy. He looks at this creature.
Guys.
You get the feeling, yeah.
Advantage because of the aura of brilliance, isn't it?
It's fine. If it was really a bad roll or something, I would have said go for it. If you want to, you
Alright.
guys can re-roll. I mean, if you get like
Nah.
a nat 20, but you passed the check already. Stool is hugging Joran's foot, like almost like he doesn't really want to get further. And you see Galerin stops at a particular point. He stops over here. And the moment you get closer to the dragon than where Galerin is standing, you get this tangible feeling of compressed and an utter frightful feeling of the dragon. You immediately realize that this dragon has got something about him that when you step within it, it becomes a thing where everyone in that particular area is affected. So everyone that is within this area, let me just draw it up quickly for you. If you're standing in that area, roll a wisdom DC. You got to beat the 19.
Oh,
I
damn.
will roll for
Wasn't
one.
save or wasn't check?
Okay, yeah. Wisdom check. You must do a wisdom check. Okay, so
Not a
12,
save.
he fails.
Ability or save?
Oh gosh.
It is a save. Sorry, it is a save.
Okay, I'm good then.
So she's good.
The save? Oh, sorry, it's a save. Okay.
Yeah. Gotta beat a 19.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Okay, so every single one of you guys, okay? Lyra, you notice that it's something to do with frightening effects. And because you're a monk, you for a moment think about your inner self and you waver the feeling off entirely. Doesn't affect you anymore. Okay, but
Yeah.
all of you get a sense of like, listen, don't mess with the dragon. Okay, so this thing is standing there, and you see him with this presence. He turns towards the lot of you. He starts to push his chest up, and as he stands on his back legs, he's looking towards you guys. The wings are spread out, and you hear this massive, booming voice of this dragon-like creature actually speaking to you. He says,
This is the adventurers that Mabel Frommer has called for aid. He tells me that he has no problem having you do this task for me, and so I shall reward you with a grand gift.
and you see him like stands up. He stretches his wings out. His horns are shaped and faced in such a way that they look extremely intimidating. And with that, you see him kind of standing there in silence for a good second or two. And then all of a sudden, you see him recede back to his normal look. And the gift was the gift of awe. So you see Mabel Frommer, he looks at you as a lot. What are your feelings as characters when you see the dragon?
What the fuck is this quest?
Why is he so fat?
Yeah, he's a chunky. You
Wait,
Why do you-
you can actually roll me a perception check based on that, Archibald.
Did none of you hear the part where you are not supposed to fuck with the dragon?
It's not in our nature. Oops.
Okay.
Sure.
So with that perception check, you notice that the dragon, the size that he is just barely fitting through the entry point when it comes to his cavern.
Oh, this dude is like one of those Americans that's like can't leave their house anymore.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's on the cusp of that. Yes, you could say that. If there's any Americans that got offended by this viewing, I apologize. Okay, let's carry on.
Can he fly? Do I think he can still fly?
Judging
Yes, he
by his
could.
demeanor, yes, he could most probably fly, but you can see that
With his
he
walker.
has it's a bit challenging. I mean, this dragon seems to be overweight. I mean, you see him actually standing there, and it's like roar, and you see him like coughing flames into like the lava. He wants to now do the lava belt blast itself, and you see him like and all of a sudden you just see like a steam coming out of his mouth for a moment and nothing, and then it's like and he hits himself on the chest, and then he blurs out the flames, and you just see as it hits along the ground area itself. He comes across as a bit of an asthmatic dragon.
But
Hmm.
but didn't he fly when we landed here? I
Yes,
vaguely
yes, he
recall
can fly.
Wait,
He can fly.
Just,
you had it
but
in
like
The
probably
scroll of fly.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, you see that, and you notice that when he opens his mouth, there's like a half
So vier branding is so
gnomish
lekker
child
nie.
that's body is still in between the teeth, like got stuck between the teeth.
Mm.
He eats
But,
babies.
He eats anything that's small, because if it's smaller, it's sweeter. And as he's looking around, he's looking at you, Archibald, and immediately he's like, "Ooh,
I haven't had Erangel for a while. Would you like to trade your life for something? Anything. As long as I can have a bit of a taste of you."
Anything
Can
you
I-
say. Tell me more
I
about
trade a
this.
life for
What?
something?
I will
Um,
give you 15 gold pieces. You're not worth
15.
much.
I'll take it.
I start counting it out of my
and
hands
it's
like
like sort of like going in. I'm just kidding. What do you say?
So you say you can grant me anything. So are you truly powerful?
You question me,
And you kind of like see him like looking in your direction.
says,
Oh.
"Who dare speak against the true King Deep, Dragon of Gracklstock? That is I, it is me, it is Themachard, the Terror."
And you can kind of see like his wings go back up, flared, and you see his throat starting to prime.
I bow respectfully, and I say, "Oh, I wouldn't dream of it, Lord Themberchard, King of Gracklstock, and all of the Underdark, in fact."
And you see
Mabel from her, "You see, they know who you are. It is good adventurers. They know who you are, Themberchard. It is them that must help us with this problem. But it is a problem that Mabel de Frama will solve with them. You just stay here. You sit on your gold. You do not even worry. Your time will come soon. I will go with the adventures, and we will talk about the thing that needs to be sorted out. Yes?"
And you see Themachard, "You are permitted to leave. I grew bored of this conversation." And you see Themachard,
"Thank you, Graceful. Themachard, Lord King of the Deep."
and he like kind of like looks at the rest of you guys, just kind of
Follow the Mabel de Frama.
and he kind of like leads you off to a certain section that is a little bit further off from the dragon itself. Who follows Mayor
I follow.
Frama? Okay, all right.
I want
So-
to get the fuck out of here.
Okay. All right. So you guys all go with. Excellent. You noticed that Galerin had his hand on his sword, sort of like at any moment if shit had to go south, he would have had to run in and to do something, but it looks like it's not that bad yet. But with that, Mabel Frommer takes you guys, and it takes you off to what seems like a dwelling that's been carved into the actual rock. And as you go in, there's like this massively long passage that leads about 40 to 50 feet down the corridor. And when you get to this other section, you notice that there's about 16 guards around here. And this chamber is circular in nature. And in the center, it looks like it is this decorated metal holder that is supposed to hold something. As Mabel Frommer leads you to this, the torches are there, and he looks to the guards and is like,
You may all leave. You've disappointed already. Now I speak to the people that solved your problem.
you see all 16 of these guards now starting to walk out. And as he does this, he closes this one room. He's by himself in this room, and he goes and he stands right in the center. And you guys are all basically standing, looking at him as well from the center point. And he says,
This is the problem. The great Themberchild does not even know what the problem was. But if he had to know, I have no doubt that every keeper of the flame would have been eaten by now, including me.
and as he's standing there, he points to the ground. He says,
This is problem. My words, not much, but will try and say best of possibility. So, the thing that must be here is not here. And you, as adventurers, need to find the thing that is not here and bring it here so that the thing that is not here is here. You understand?
Are you saying the thing is here?
The thing is not here.
Oh,
But
not here.
we want you to find the thing that must be here. So you need to go find thing not here, but bring it here.
What does this thing look like?
roll the perception check. Oh, nice. So you see him pointing to the ground, and it's like this oval holder. You immediately come to the realization that he's talking about an egg.
Okay.
That this thing holds what seems to be like a dragon egg.
The thing that was here is gone. They came very quickly, very quietly. And they took this thing and they made it not here. Now we must find the thing that's not here and bring it back so it is here.
And who are they?
That is the problem. We do not know. But what we do know is that the Stone God must have had something. Because they do not like the Keeper of the Flame. They must have known about something. So, they are helping the people or themselves to find the thing. Now we must find it back.
Can I have a look around and try and spot like possible places these people could have come from in the route they could have taken to get the egg and the
Yeah,
route
you
they
can do a
might have
perception
taken
check
out
of the
again?
room. Yeah.
Can I use
You can do a perception
investigation?
check. Yeah, you can do an investigation as well, yeah. If there's anyone else that's got proficiency in perception or investigation, you guys are more than welcome to roll.
What about survival? If there's a
Survival? I wouldn't say survival. I would say that
I've got a +9 investigation, so
you can maybe you know what? Actually do a survival. That's fine. I don't mind. I can take a survival for that. I can see reason and
Fuck,
cause
babe.
for it.
Go and steal my
Ah,
thunder there.
never mind. It's a cockerel.
sorry, babe.
Okay, so you look at the investigation. Now this is a very strange situation, and that is
But maybe there's
the
advantage for it.
judging by this holder and the size of it, this egg is about the size of a medium person. All right. So in order for it to move, it can go through the corridor, but it's not with an ease of effect. This is something that would take a lot of effort. And from what you can gather from Mabel Frommer is that this happened without them knowing who the hell it was, which is very curious. The room to where this egg is one long corridor of 50 feet all the way to where you came from, the chamber of Themachard. The whole purpose of this room is to keep the egg safe, and yet the egg is missing. You look at the ceilings, you look at the walls, you look at the floor, there's not 1 ounce or any information to say that this happened with like a scruffle or a fight. It's like it was there the one moment and it was gone the next.
Can I turn to Jorn, and actually the whole group? Jorn, this man doesn't speak common, I imagine.
Yeah.
Right? If I speak to you, could you translate for me?
Can I look at Stool and ask? I can translate. Sure.
I don't know if Stool wants to make a bond with this random dude.
True.
Who? With Mabel Frommer.
Yeah, I don't know what the policy is on mind bonding with Stool.
You notice that Mabel Frommer is very bad when it comes to speaking, but that's because he doesn't really speak. It's mainly uses psionics with the rest of the Keeper of the Flames. They're quite a silent type. He doesn't know that you guys are necessarily psionic based either.
Yeah, let's make.
You know, so the thing is, he's at this moment in time, he's going out of his way to speak the words, but he's you can see it's a struggle for him. It's not easy.
Okay. Anyways, does he speak common?
Well, he's talking to you guys now at the moment, Joe. He's trying his best, but it's horrible.
In common.
I'll just
Okay,
fill the
so,
gaps.
Mabel, do I understand correctly that this egg is, well,
that is the word. That is
Yes,
guys, you
egg.
see, that is the word. That's the egg. It's the word. Yes, okay. The egg. We must find the egg.
So this egg.
The Themachard egg.
This is Themachard's egg. Does Themachard have any other children?
No. As
So this is
long
his
as
only child.
the Mabel Frommer has been here, which has been for 152 years, there has only been one egg. One egg.
Oh
And,
shit! And you lost
they-
it. It's gone. His only child is gone. He's gonna kill
but
all of
don't-
us.
It's a
You must
major
not
fuck up.
speak loud. You must keep it.
Oh,
keep
so
it
he
soft.
doesn't know.
He does not know.
He
If
doesn't fucking
knows,
know.
He will kill all of us. We must
Why
find
would you,
the egg.
Mabel? Why did you bring us here? Why did you drag us into this?
Because you are the champion of the arena.
What
And
the
because
fuck?
you are the one that stood against the Demon Lord with the king and the dragon.
This
You
guy's
were
a bit
able
bigger than Gary the Cleaner.
Yeah, Gary the Cleaner, we brought him here, but he only cleaned around the egg. He does not even know the egg is gone.
At least the egg was still here when he was here.
That is the problem. It was
Uh,
like you say, one
Ah.
day, one way. It was here, and the other way, it was gone.
We have
So
to
the
fight
last-
in the arena. The eggs in the arena.
So can I
The
can I
egg is in the-
understand? If I understand this correctly, the last guy you seen with the egg was Gary the Cleaner.
No, I
He
think
waits.
Gary worked here
No,
before.
Gary the Cleaner, he left. The egg was still here, and then then one moment it was here, and then the next moment it was gone.
Gary was here as the actual cleaner.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
about a week before the arena took him on.
Hear me out.
Yes, tell us.
Can I just want to tell you guys what I'm thinking. Okay, Gary the Cleaner took the egg because he has a gambling problem like Archibald. right? He went to the arena, wagered the egg, and we killed him.
Do you say this out loud or do you say it in your mind?
I'm saying it in my mind so that they can hear me with my
okay.
psychic.
I repeat that entire theory out loud.
Okay, all right. So Archibald, you can do a persuasion check.
And I say it was Lyra. Lyra's theory.
I just wanted you guys to know what was going on. You have to go back to
Okay,
the
you gotta beat the 19, dude.
Oh, you
Lyra,
said.
You gonna take that backstabbing?
almost. Was it right?
A persuasion check.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh god. Oh, that's crunchy.
I will give him my human.
No. The theory
Yeah,
was just
sure.
a joke, man.
No, but let's see
Yeah.
if this man is convinced. It is him.
Okay. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Then must I roll again?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
human inspiration. I bestow you.
My persuasion's not very good, my bro.
Roll high.
Oh,
No.
Uh,
No.
Okay, all right. So, maybe front. Ha! Ah! You almost got me, little rabbit man. You. Ha! No.
No.
They get rid of the cleaner and Lyra, she's never been here before. It's not a problem. The egg is not. The egg must have come from somebody else. Now,
Anyway.
the only ones that could have gotten in here without the means of being seen is that.
And he kind of leans in a little bit, goes,
The grey ghosts of Krakelstoke.
The
and
grey
his eyes go
ghost.
like big.
I can feel it in my belly.
But you just said it's the stone god.
That's the thing. The Stone God and the Grey Ghost work together. They want to see the Temur Chad fail.
I say this psychically to the group. Didn't we meet someone from the stone god? Gave us also like a quest.
Yeah. Okay. Psychically, I respond. Yeah. Erd, the lady.
Oh yeah, Erd.
But there was grey ghosts, man. Didn't they talk to you, Lyra?
No, I
They
don't
spoke
think
to
we made
Jordan in the
contact.
marketplace.
Oh, was it
Jordan.
them? I thought it was it. I
And,
thought it was a keep of the flame.
You get you got something where, man. I
It was
wrote
in Thief
down
Camp.
there.
It was in Thief Camp,
It was
Brackwell.
Thieves' Cant, yes. Shadows come and go.
Yeah.
That is the phrase, and the reply is, "But ghosts are never seen." That's the information that you hold back on, that you know of. But
Okay.
when you see him, like you could see he's
Now the problem is that if that egg is not back here, and Temur Chad has his moment of reincarnation, and there is no egg, that means there's no Temur Chad.
Reincarnation? Could you elaborate a bit more? Tell me more.
I should maybe not have said too much. We will need to focus on finding the egg.
Ah, come on, old boy. I'm a sucker for gossip. Tell me more, man.
persuasion check.
Wham!
The
Okay,
rabbit's got
so
a
I
loose
will
tongue
do
now.
I'll
Where
do
did I
a
put
check
that
as
drink now?
well. Oh,
Over here.
okay. Yeah, no, sorry, dude. It's like,
No, that is keeper of the flame secrets. I cannot tell you that stuff. That you need to help us for me to be able to tell you more.
Okay. So, does anybody else want to talk to this guy?
Yes, I've got one
Um,
more question. One last question.
yes.
Do you know where we can perhaps find these grey ghosts?
Okay, so I'll answer that in a moment. Is there someone in this chamber that would like to roll me an Arcana check or a Nature check?
Only one of
Not
us.
me.
No. The ones that are proficient in that.
I'm proficient in Arcana, and so is actually
Oh,
heavily
oh,
proficient
yeah.
in Arcana.
Yeah, I beg to differ though. I'm more proficient.
Yeah, you're. No, I'm also proficient, bitch. Okay, you're just heavily proficient.
There we go. What did
Yes,
you
yes.
Jesus Christ.
Bitch! Sit down.
Okay, Archibald, give it your best, bro.
I'm doing my best, bro.
Yes, if you
That-
needed that
it's
20 for
solid,
that day.
but it's not close.
Yes, okay, all right. And then, Lycos, do you want to do a nature check if you want to? I think you might be proficient in it or not.
Nope. It's
What?
not.
You're a druid, surely.
It's not.
No,
in
you don't
nature.
take it.
It-
You don't
It's
take it.
lightly proficient. It's not heavy
Yeah,
proficient.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's only a +2.
He saw
you
nature once.
You can do me an insight. Let's do that.
Okay, yeah. Oh wait, did I? Oh, I double tapped.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Take the 14. That's fine. Okay, so while you guys are standing around this chamber itself, Hexy, Mother of God, 32. I've got to give you all the information here. Okay, give me a second quickly.
Get your pen
She
out.
understands the fabric of time.
Yeah, yes. Okay, so while you are looking at this holder, you immediately notice that there are there's one or two things about it that immediately pop up. So the first one is that this was like a containment device. This was made to keep something safe. When you look at this, it gives you something similar to what you recall of the Feywild, and that is that time dilation takes place. Whatever's in this holder lasts way longer than it should. So by having the egg removed, there is a time limit to get it back to where it is, because that concept of spoil might be a problem in the long run. Second thing that you can get from this is that this particular essence that you can feel in the area, because you're so more magically inclined, you pick up that there's something demonic about the egg. That
Just to be
there
clear-
there's an evil influence that has had some form of influence on this particular effect. You also get, from what you've heard from Mabel from and them, you've heard of a spell called the reincarnation spell. Archibald, with your 18, you know the spell, and that is that a being, once they die, if this has been cast upon them, they can come back through a similar means. And the feeling that you get with this is that the egg somehow keeps the dragon from necessarily dying of natural causes.
Right.
The insight check that you've done, Lycos, you, with a 23, you notice that Mabel Frommer, okay, has got a very reassuring demeanor, but you notice through the slight hints in his body, he's panicking. He is absolutely worried about the situation. He knows that if he doesn't solve this problem quick, he's in trouble. This is not something that seems like you've got necessarily a week or 2 weeks. This is days, if not hours, that needs to be solved. And if he can't figure it out, then there's problems.
Okay.
And that's what I'll give you with that insight. So Mabel
Can I-
from is standing there, is looking at you guys. Lyra, are you here? I just want to make sure Loops is around.
I am around. I'm just trying to load back in.
Okay, no, it's not a problem. So you, when you see the dragon, you see that it has got a very reassuring demeanor, but you know that this is something that has had some form of influence on this particular effect. That there is an evil influence that has had some form of influence on this particular effect. You also get, from what you've heard from Mabel from and them, you notice that there are some things about it that immediately pop up. So the first one is that this was like a containment device. This was made to keep something safe. You when you look at this, it gives you something similar to what you recall of the Feywild, and that is that time dilation takes place. Whatever's in this holder lasts way longer than it should. So by having the egg removed, there is a you have a very similar reaction to Galaran, but Galaran's reaction is more keep your distance, don't provoke. You, on the other hand, are the complete opposite, and that is there's something about this dragon. When Hexy, do you make it known to them that it's demonic?
Yeah.
Okay, so Hexy, when she makes it known that there's some form of demonic essence here, you, Lyra, immediately go into this notion of, I don't know when, I don't know how, but this dragon needs to die because it's not of this natural world.
I don't
Okay.
think we're strong enough.
And I will leave you with that information for now. So Mabel Frommer looks at the rest of you guys as,
All right, so, Brass and Tech, if you decide to do this, if you as the adventurers find this egg, I, Mabel Frama, Zordon, pledge that I will give you my share of the Themberchaud hoard. That is much gold, much platinum, much gem, much items.
How would you be able to get his hoard?
What, the dragon's hoard?
All
Yes.
the egg.
No, the dragon hoard. You do not touch the hoard. The Themberchaud has blasted many times before the people that try to take. The Mabel
Jordan's
Framer
hand
hoard
twitch.
is what I'll give you. It is all the worth that I have accumulated as the main keeper of the flame for Themberchaud over the last 62 years.
Mabel, can I ask you something?
Of
This-
course you can ask. What is it that you wish? I've got the ear. I listen.
Yeah. Whoever stole this egg is clearly very powerful.
That is what worries me. Yes, you're quite right.
And we might need powerful weapons and equipment to fight them. Is there anything that you could spare to help us on our journey?
No, I do not have anything to help you on your journey. You fought in the arena. You are the champion of the tier 2. You cannot find the means to find the egg all on your own. My
Can you
keeper
tell-
of the flame need all the finances to keep looking. We are searching within the docks. We are searching within the stone guard. We are searching within the arena. We are searching within Laddergar's bridge, all 12 of them. We're searching within the Themberchaud's hoard. We're searching everywhere. We will find the stone guard or the grey ghost. We will find the egg. We must find the egg.
But have you really looked at Gary the Cleaner though? Like really?
Garrett the cleaner is dead by your hands alone. That is
Okay,
why you
but-
are the champion.
I still
Mabel.
think.
He's pulling your leg. Do you know who in Gracklestuk knows the most about this construct that we saw on the way here, about an hour's walk away?
The construct. The juggernaut.
Hmm. that what
It
it's
is not
called?
been used for many time. It was even before my time that it was put on the outside as an insult to the Themberchaud to say we are always watching. I don't know who's watching. There's no one inside the juggernaut, but they're apparently watching.
Okay. Do you know anybody who might know more about it? Just so we can
Maybe the
avoid this
king.
threat. The king. Okay.
But what threat? What threat? Who's threat? You threat
The
me?
egg. We must find the egg and the powerful people behind its
Yeah,
abduction.
We must find the egg. Yes, you are right. Let's find the egg. But you must do it quietly. If the Themberchaud hears you talking about the egg and it's not here, we are all dead.
Okay. Cool. Let's get out of here, guys.
What about
You
new
must search-
management though?
New management. No,
Yeah.
there's no new management. The management is the same for all these years. I die, I give to next keeper of the flame. He die, he gives next keeper of the flame. He die, he gives keeper of the flame. He die, he gives keeper of the flame. At the end of the day, always keeper of the flame.
You guys' name makes so much sense right now.
I know, it's easy.
You guys keep the flame going.
That is
Thank you.
that is so true. I never thought about it myself. You are quite right. We must keep the flame right.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Actually,
Think we're done
Mabel,
here.
I've got just I just have one more question. I'm very sorry to ask this, but do you serve Themberchard? Or
The
does
Themberchard is the
Themberchard-
one that gives us our power. And he is the one that makes sure that we are always in line. We cannot use our paladonic powers if he is no longer here. That is
So
why
you-
it is such a problem if he does not get something. I can't say more, but the moment that he is not here, that is problems for the Keeper of Flame. Then the Stone God will get it, the King will get it, Themberchard not here, we not here, it's a deal problem.
Would you say he's your god?
God? What you mean God? Like God protect me?
Deity? Do you worship him?
Yes, he is the deep King Themberchard of the Gracklstoke. He is the main and one only king of the Gracklstoke.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks a lot. Cool. I bid you adieu, good sir.
Why you talk funny? You just need to say bye.
I say bye in Rabbit Way. Rabbit Way. You say like
Stay
this.
home. Stay home.
Goodbye, little rabbit way. I bid you goodbye all day. I think.
Good day.
All right, and then after that, you guys you leave the area itself.
Yeah.
As you come out this long corridor again with absolutely nothing on the ends, you come into the chamber again where Themberchard is, and you see him just standing there. You see a couple of Keeper of the Flames just wandering around. They're kind of like keeping him happy. Some of them are stoking the lava pit itself and the flames, and you can see that it's like, oh, it is that time again, and it's like kind of like gets back on his on all fours. His wings start to stretch, and you see him making his way towards the entry point, of which you see the Keeper of the Flames. They're keeping you in front of him the whole time, just to avoid you from getting squished. Because if you don't know where you're walking, or if you don't look, he could rightfully step on you without even thinking of the concern or not. So you make your way out. They drop the force walls. You get out. Themberchard comes out as well, and with a troublesome squeeze and run up, he manages to just get enough height to start flapping his wings, and he goes in and does his rounds where he spews the lava. And before you can even look back at the chamber, the force walls have already sealed off that particular area as well. What do you as a group want to do now?
Leave this fucking place.
Yep.
Okay, so you
Howdy.
guys are around about, yeah.
Almost want to. Can we go to the market?
Yeah, sure.
If we
Oh,
go
no,
to the
hold on, hold
market,
on,
can I
hold
have a
on.
look for the shadow people?
Yeah, you can make the attempt. Just give me a second. Because
Try and remember what
guys-
direction they went down.
The Joran, Hexy, Archibald, Garen still. Okay, yeah. So it's these ones. Yeah. So what did you wanna? Okay, let me ask this question: who's all going to the market and who's going to try and find stuff out? Like, who wants to go and search for shadowy figures and stuff?
I would say Goran
I'm-
would on his
I'm-
way to his market go and look for stuff. Look for signs.
Let me go with Doran.
Okay. Anyone else? Lycos, Loops, what you doing? Lyra?
I'll go look for shadowy figures.
Yeah, I also
Not
did.
do
Looking for
that.
shadows.
No, like you said you want to go to the
Shadowy
market.
figure.
So what the fuck?
Nah, it sounds like shadowy figures is a vibe. Besides,
I want to go look.
I can't even use it without him there.
That's probably. But I mean, I
Okay.
saw him and hid from in the market. I was thinking if I go back to the market and maybe retrace some steps, maybe I can figure out where the fuck they came from. That was my thinking.
Okay. I'm gonna plant you guys over there. You should see it.
Yeah.
I'll just share the map again one more time. There we go. All right. With that being said, you guys are now in the Blade Bazaar. I'll do a little bit of blacksmith this time round. Okay. So you get to the market areas. There's obviously NPCs all over the place. I'll have to just quickly load them up again. Is there anything that you wanted to do in this area?
Yeah. Tell me, my money. Can I have some of it and I want to go talk to Vondus?
Yeah, sure. Just quickly bring it up for you guys here. Give me a second. And then we can do that. Skadushk. The only one that's not here is a character by the name of...
Things like you don't have money though. You've got gems.
Why the Darrow?
You're one of them.
Oh, look at you. Why are you being so nice? What do you want?
So give me a second quickly. I'm just trying to see. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Right. So this one I'm gonna put over here, and then there we go. Aha. There we go. Cool. Right. Cool. You guys can do whatever you want. Up to you what you want to do. Sorry, just have to place them quickly. You should see all the NPCs now, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so you get to the typical market area. You see everyone that's in the space. It's a hustle and bustle as usual. Up to you guys what you want to do. Let's start from the right side going to the left. So Lyra, you first up. What would you like to do in the marketplace? I'm assuming that all of you went to the market together.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere that I can find a book or scroll or something? On the
nature
dragons.
on dragons.
Dragon.
I would say that it wouldn't maybe be in this area. It most probably would be with Vizeran.
Okay.
He would most probably have something of that nature for you, yeah.
Okay, I'll wait till we go back there.
Okay, sure. Lycos, what would you like to do?
I'd like to visit the armor.
Yeah, that would be here. This chappy over here.
What you gonna buy, Lycos?
Medium
Yeah.
armor.
Okay, sure. Let me put you over here so long so that we can get you there. Okay, Jordan, what are you doing?
I'm retracing my steps of that day where I encountered that shadow.
Okay, that would be around about here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put you over here. We'll get you in a moment. Hexy, what are you doing?
I think I'm following Lycos. I'm just curious to see what he's buying. You know, keeping him company.
Okay, sure. Lyros will keep you good conversation. Jordan, I'm gonna say still is with you. Archibald, you said you wanted to go to Vondas, and then Lyra, what are you doing, Lyra? Are you doing anything besides just waiting for the rest of the group?
No, I'm just
Okay.
waiting for the rest of the group.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put you in the center here for now, so that we know.
Come join
When
us,
you're done,
come
then we
join
can join that. Okay, so with that being said, let's go over to. Let's get over to Lycos. Okay, so Lycos, what did you want to do? You meet this guy. His name is Bromdrom Orhand. Massive, bulky blacksmith. You didn't even have to look for him. You knew exactly who it was. It's the guy that looks like he can cup a giant. And you see him slapping away onto the anvil. And he's busy making weapons and armor. When you're walking past, what would you like to do?
I would like to approach him and ask, do you have some medium armor for sale?
The finest of medium armor we could possibly have. What type of armor would you need?
The type of armor with
Hello, which one? Which one? Medium, which one? Height,
medium.
scale, half
scale
plate,
mail.
scale mail. You want the scale mail?
Any comments?
Plate or half plate armor, I think would. I
I'll
don't
take
know.
off plate. It's a lot. It's a lot of money.
You have disadvantage on
Half plate.
stealth though. A breastplate you will not
750
have.
gold pieces. I can give to you the finest of the half plate armor.
Yeah, I bought. But when we stand there, it's like 10k, 20k.
Okay, that's for me. Half plate, please.
So when she says this, it's like a whisper from his side. So he's like, yeah.
Would you want to buy something too?
No, I don't want to. I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, just,
Half my plate.
some fairies are so rude. Okay, well, Lycos, what you want?
Half plate armor, please.
The half plate. All right, fine. Give me one moment. And you see him like he goes and he trudges in the background. You see him bringing out like this chest, and inside this chest you notice that there's quite a number of items inside, but one of them being half plate itself. And when he brings this thing out, you notice that it's quite light-ish in nature, but he provides it to you, and you can basically use it as long as you've got the strength to cater for it. So that is 750. That's 275 gold still.
Wait,
Right,
am
there
I
you go.
proficient in it? Just want to make sure I can equip it. Okay.
Label
You've
is
got
medium
light and
armor.
medium armor, yeah.
Yeah, we can.
You can wear it?
AC window. Yeah. That's all.
So you got 18. You got 18 AC by default.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Right, there we go. Cool. And once that's done, you notice that, not a problem. You'll find that on the bottom of the armor, I have my signature move. See, like a squibble. It looks more like a horribly designed rune. Joran, we're over to you. Lyra, you can do me a perception check. Oh,
Yes.
Jesus. That was supposed to be an 18 or less. Fuck me. Okay, so Lyra, you notice Joran moving towards the one point, and you start looking around. You know that he's going with the intentions of trying to look for people. Now it's busy, there's a lot of guards around, and you name it, but something catches your eye, and it is flippin' fast. You see it running. It goes from the one guard, and then it disappears, and then it runs to another guard, and then disappears, and it runs a little bit up behind the stall, and then it darts across to the left to like this yellow table that's got sort of like a runic case on it. and you notice that he's pickpocketed 3 guards and they didn't even notice. But you immediately realize that he's run to the top left-hand section of the map itself. So I will give you the direction. Because of that, it's more or less in this general direction. Okay.
Can you
What do you do with that
map?
information?
Can you
Sorry?
reshare the map for me, please?
Oh, sure. Sorry. Yeah. So
Um,
you are here. Let me bring it up for you. So you here, and you notice on the back of your mind, you notice that he pickpockets this one, and this one, and he runs off. And it's very quick. It's like it's within seconds that he's able to pickpocket and he got what he wanted.
can I follow him in that direction?
Yeah, sure. I would say that you can easily follow him. Yeah, you get to about here, and then you notice that there's 2 of them that are standing and talking to each other. It's like the one puts out his hand almost as if now to receive something, and you see this Dara-like character. He takes the bag and he puts it in this other dark gnome's hand. What do you do with
I
it?
wonder what would happen if I can approach them.
It's up to you.
I mean, I'm pretty fast as well.
Yeah. Do you wish to try and do that?
Yeah, let me see what happens. Let me make
Okay,
this
so-
interesting.
So do you sprint up to them? Do you walk up to them? How do you do that?
Are there any walls around me?
Walls. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
there's this one massive wall right here. Let me just quickly see if I can do it for you here. Like this. This is a wall. So if you want to, you can climb up on it if you wish.
Yeah, I want to run, like, kind of run up the wall and walk on the
Yeah,
wall.
it's a vertical wall that goes up like I would say about 15 feet. And you just walk straight up on the edge of it, scale it, no problem whatsoever.
Yeah,
And
and then
you like
sneak
get
up.
to the top, and you sneak.
Yeah.
Okay, do you can do a stealth check if you want to. Woo!
Do
Okay,
I
with a
sneak
10.
or do I fall off the wall?
No, that's sneak. So you basically move to about here. With a 10, I would say that's a good number. And you notice that the 2 of them, they're talking to each other. The one, like I said, gives the bag, and then the next moment he looks up and he sees you, and he goes, why, and he just starts running. This one Darrow, he starts going this way, and you notice that this like elderly, dark silhouette of a gnome notices, and he starts running this way. You can choose which one you wish to try and follow.
Which one was the one that got the bag?
That's the one that ran to the left, and then the one that went up looks like he's got more of like a shadowy look to him. He's got like dark clothes on, obscured. It looks like he's got a dagger, maybe a crossbow as well. He just received the goods as well from this character that screamed why.
How far is he from me currently? Sorry, I know we're in moment, but is he far enough for me to jump high enough to get to him?
You are 35 feet away from that one, and you're 35 feet most probably from that one as well. So I would say with your 60 speed, even if you take a dash action, you can get to one of them easily enough.
Oh my
They
god.
would have to
I'd
count
rather
the,
Greyhound.
they would have to count the dash to try and get away, but eventually you'll catch up because you're just faster than them.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll catch the one that said why.
Okay, so you're gonna go straight for Y.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So you do like a double barrel somersault off the wall. You run along it, and then you rush towards him, and you basically try and grapple him. So what you can do is you can do a strength check or dex check to. No, it's strength check. So you're going to do strength check to see if you can grapple him. And I will do acrobatics. Yeah, let's do an acrobatics check.
Is that on the abilities or the save?
I'll take the 19 because it's the first one. Yeah, the skills. Or you can do you can do just the strength check. Yeah, on the main page. Yeah.
Okay.
So
But
he
that's
rolled a
a-
19. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus!
I grappled. I got him.
He's small. He's a Dero, and he's like why? And as you grab him and you grapple him, he did not expect you to be that fast, and he certainly did not expect you to be able to grab him. And when you grab this particular character, his Y goes from like a spewing out why to why, and he sort of like starts freaking out. He's trying to get his hand off, and he lets go of everything. It's like he lets go of jewelry. You see like a dagger fall on the ground. Why? And he's like pointing towards it. Why? And he wants to just get away. And you notice that the guards are now starting to notice this commotion.
I'm assuming he only speaks in Wise.
Why, you are correct. He is a Dero, so it's like he only repeats his name. So from that, you can determine that his name is actually Y.
Is this in between these two buildings? Is that like a alleyway?
Like over here, like up here.
Going down to where Joran is.
You would have to scale the wall with him, but because you've got him grappled, I would say that shouldn't be a problem. He will contest against it to see if he can. So now it's a strength check that he's got to do. Sorry, that's one. If you want, yeah, so try and roll against that as well to see if you can grapple it, but I will give you advantage on it.
Can you do that for me, please? Sorry, the app keeps bombing up.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let me do that quickly. So, strength check. I'm gonna roll 2, whichever one's highest we take. Oh wow. Okay, that's a fail on both ends. Okay, so he pushes and he tries to get his hand free, and you notice that as you get to the top, you as you land on the top itself, so which is up here, he manages to get free and he starts booking it this way. Jordan, by now you notice that there's a commotion, and you briefly see. So Lyra, I would say you would use your movement to come up a little bit. You just barely see a glimpse of Loops while you were searching in the area, and you see like a Dero running from her frantically.
Cunning action dash.
Okay, so what are you doing? Going
Try and
towards
grapple
him.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so you want to grapple him as well.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Go for it. I will do one roll quickly just to see here. I don't know why it rolls
Strength.
twice. This is stupid. Oh wow, he's someone did 3. I'll take the 5. You need to beat the 5. Just
On my strength, right?
yeah. There's a good chance that you're gonna lose.
No.
What are the chances? Okay, so do you want to re-roll with something?
I don't-
Because you've got so
I
many
don't know.
re-roll powers.
I don't have
You
any
gave
more.
it to me for that fucking bullshit thing.
I don't have any rerolls. It is what it is. My luck is done and my inspiration's done.
Yeah, okay, so you see him, he sees you running in, you try and go for it. He feints from the left and he goes to the right. You fall and tumble over. You as you try and grapple him, you sort of like you bend over. He jumps over you. Lyra, I would say in that moment, because you've got the dash action going, you are able to jump on Joran at his own expense and leap towards the wider Darrow to try and catch him. He's here. Did you want to
Okay.
make the attempt?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to share the map again for you.
Thank you.
All right. So you, I would say, okay, so you won't have advantage this time, but roll a strength check or an acrobatics actually. Let's roll an acrobatics to see how gracefully you use Joran's back as a trampoline.
Very
Very
graceful.
Gracefully. Joran, your face is in the ground. You don't know what the hell's going on. You're a psionic thief, and here you eating dirt. You just feel the kick of Lyra on your ass and back, and she jumps towards the Darrow. Because you got over 20, I'll give you advantage as well to try and catch the Darrow one more time. If you don't get him
trying-
now, he's gonna run off.
No, I'm gonna get him this time. It's a strength check again.
Strength check with advantage.
How do I add advantage?
You just click the AD at the bottom, ADV.
Oh yeah.
So you can click that and then you can roll. So he rolled a 30.
Oh god.
Oh
Fuck.
my word!
Fucking shit.
you try and grapple him, and the next moment you it's like he saw it coming. He does this next move, which is almost like an acrobatic cunning action, and you notice that he just runs off. And before
Can
you
I
go
try
on,
and
he
cup
is-
hold
Oh,
person
man.
on this guy if I see him?
well, you don't know that this is going on.
Ah, fuck.
You by Vondas, you're having a fat conversation there by yourself. But
Oh, God.
that challenge was for Joran and Lyra to see if they could catch him, which I must admit, yes, I didn't
You
think it would
guys
be the
couldn't
case. They couldn't catch why the
He's a
Darrow.
slippery fucking guy.
He's a slippery little fucker, yeah. Okay, so he is gone, and you see him, he's like completely, he's disappeared. Two of you, for a moment, are like, how the hell did this just happen?
We never speak
Um,
of this again.
No one. No.
All right, with that being said, Hexy, we can go over to you. What are you doing besides Galerin talking to you this whole time?
Not much. There's nothing really I want to do at the market.
Okay, all right. So Galerin, he just talks about his Galerin at one point is like, Hexy, I know that I've only been in the swarm for a few hours, but I was thinking that maybe on our next long rest, would you mind if I come and sit with you during the long rest? You know, that we can talk about, you know, Feywild and
It's in our
you know,
future.
home, and you know, just to try and get to know each other a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
And he's like, okay, oh, great. And you see him like walking away a little bit, but he almost like tumbles over the wheelbarrow and clothes, and you can kind of see it's like, okay, this is just on purpose, but yeah, no, we'll put your wheelbarrow here. And he's like, he carries on walking a little bit further away. Archibald, you approach the wonderfully charismatic Vondas. What do you have to say?
Actually, I don't.
Okay.
First,
what are you doing?
I don't have any money, so I need to go to Joran. So,
For the sake of this, what is it that you wanted to buy? I don't mind.
Guys, you can just deduct it.
Yeah, you
Okay,
just
cool.
deducted, yeah. So I'll just make note of it on the page here.
okay, so I just want to say hello, Vondas, how you doing?
Hey, friend, I'm doing fine. What about you?
I know, good. Had lots of fun at the arena. Did you believe it? Did you hear? We beat Gary the Cleaner.
Gary the Cleaner. Oh man, he was one of my best customers. He bought
He's
it
a nice
for
guy.
me. A nice enchantment.
Oh, but you know, like maybe I could also be a good customer. I'm looking for more potions of speed.
Well, I've got them right here. Let me just see how much I got.
So she like goes back to like the inventory. She's looking around. You see her coming out of the area. She's got like 4 of them.
Okay.
I've got these 4 if you want.
Do you have any other cool potions over there? You know, maybe
Yeah, I've
thinking
got
of
all
trading?
manner of things. Here's the pin, so you can look at it for yourself. I'll put this over here. Maybe it's a little bit easier to see.
Harry,
The chat will
one potion of speed is 4 gems. If she values the gem as 5,000. A gem.
Sorry, Cameron, is there like, how does it work with trading? Do we just ask you for specific items, or is there like a sheet that we can see sometimes?
No, like over here.
click on the
so this
pin.
pin over here, Vonda's son, this Vonda's shop, this piece over here.
There's
This
like a
pin?
little green dot.
I see
Yes.
it now.
Okay, click on that.
Can I
I'll try-
just
I'll put
peruse
it over
here for
here
a
so it's a
second?
bit easier.
Can I peruse here for a second while somebody else does something?
Yes, yeah, not a problem, not a problem. Is there anyone else that wants to do anything?
Investigation for any shadowy figures.
Well, it's the Darrow, I think, is the shadow.
Yeah, look, I mean, Lyra was just chasing after somebody. You guys don't know. Maybe have a chat between the two of you to determine what the hell she was running after.
Nara, did you see where that thing went? And
didn't
why
see where
couldn't
he
you
went.
catch him?
I don't know where he went, but he has a friend somewhere in the market. He was exchanging the stuff that he stole.
Do you know what the friend looks like?
As an old grey man, shadowy.
What direction?
Towards the pillow-looking things.
Okay. I will walk towards the pillar looking tent.
Okay, right, yeah, so that's like.
What
this side.
direction is that?
I
Yeah,
guess
so
this side?
Soren, you have to go all the way around the stairs,
Ah.
and you just see Lyra like over the edge. She's like running and down the wall. Like, okay.
Like waiting
Show
for
off.
Joy. Follow me. They were exchanging here.
Can I have a
And-
look in to see what if I... He went up this way, so can I just walk up the
Do
alley?
a perception check, yeah. So he's no longer in the area. I'm actually gonna take him out. There we
Maybe
go.
I could
Alright,
maybe
but
drop
in this area,
something.
you can do a perception check.
That's the wrong button.
Okay, with an 18, yeah, that's pretty solid. So with an 18, you're looking around and you notice that the bag that was given from the Darrow to this particular character, he threw it to the side, and you notice that the bag is on this end.
Yeah, I'll
Just
just...
over here. It's like in this little crevice here.
I'll walk up to it and pick it up and see what's in the bag.
Okay, so you're going to look up what's in the bag. You notice that it is badges for the Stone Guard. He lifted it off the Stone Guard itself. You notice that there's a bit of coin. There's weird stuff. You know, there's like a little bobble here. There's what looks to be like almost like a paper clip. You notice that there's this green goo of all things. You're not really sure what that is, and an orange goo. But you also notice that there is a note, and this note, it's like it's been it's like it's been scribbled on a lot of times. But you notice that there are 3 of the words that pop up, and these 3 words, when you think of thieves' cant and the interpretations of it, the thing that comes to your mind is Wallstone, obelisk, northeast.
Wallstone, obelisk, northeast.
Yes. So I'll repeat that: Wallstone,
Wallstone,
obelisk, northeast.
Interesting. I showed this to Lara and said, "Hey Lara, I found this note. It's got some words on it. Wallstone obelisk and northeast. I think this might be some form of a location. We might find these shadow people. Okay. Well, the guy's gone, but we shall walk. I shall walk back to the center.
And before we walk, how many badges are there?
There's a few. This looks like about 13 badges in this bag.
Because you can use the badges to get into places.
Aha! Someone's paying attention! Yes, sir, Lyra! I'll give you inspiration just for that. Holy crap. Yeah, no, you're spot on. They are badges that are used to be able to traverse the dangerous parts or the restricted parts of Gracklestone. And the Stone Guard use these badges as a means to be able to bypass security with ease. If you hold it, then clearly you would be able to pass them without even being questioned.
Interesting.
Nice one.
That was
Nice
that
cat.
was yay, yes, sir, paying attention.
I watch
Silent
a lot
but
of crime
observant.
shows.
Hey? Yeah,
I watch
yes,
a lot of crime shows.
Yes, okay, alright. Yeah, spot on. Okay, alright, that was very good. I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna pick up on that, but okay, I'm happy with that. Alright.
Okay,
Yeah,
now we
what do
can
you-
walk towards the group.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Okay, so Lycos, you put on the armor is helping you as well with that. Hexy and Galerin, you guys are having your conversation there. Stool is still on this end
So-
here, which will come towards you guys. Is there anyone that wants to do anything in this area before you guys head out?
Yes.
No, just one thing. I'm pressing on the green buttons that you place
Yes.
everywhere.
Yes.
I didn't notice them at first. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's up to you.
I see you've got thieves' tools over there.
Yes. Where it's by
At the
Maldek.
top side.
Yeah, Maldek, yeah.
Yeah.
So he's the
Yeah.
adventurer. This one over here. So proud head.
Can I buy a couple of those, please? Maybe
Yeah,
like
sure. You can come here if you want to, and
Five.
Galerin will follow you like the lost puppy.
Yeah, come with me.
Okay,
I would
alright.
just like to buy at least 5 thieves' tools.
Okay, sure. So
You never know
thieves
when they might
tools.
need them.
Okay, so you
They
don't
can
really
find-
need more than. Well, okay, yeah. Let's put it at. You want the thieves tools as well? Okay, so that's
But
25.
still,
You
when
want
we-
5 of them.
Yes, I want 5 of them. It's just for
That's
when
all.
we come across something that, we can try the thieves' tools first.
Yes. So how? Yeah, that's fine. That's no problem. Okay, so thieves
we
tools. Let's
unlock
get
a
that
lot of stuff.
sorted. Okay, there we go. Got it.
So yes, I would like to buy that, please, with all my money.
Okay, there we go. Got it. Bought.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, anything else?
No, the rest of the stuff I didn't really find interesting enough.
Okay, no, that's fine. 100%.
Hello, me.
Yes, Archibald, you said that you wanted to peruse stuff before you get going.
Can I actually chat to Bromdrom Orhand first?
Yes, yeah, of course.
Oh, hello, big man.
Yes, how can I help you, little wee rabbit?
What is it that you do here? You are a smith?
I am a smith, yeah. I make the weapons for the Stone Guard, for the Keeper of the Flame, for any adventurer that wants things. I make the armor and the weapon.
Would you say that Gracklestone is a very smith-driven city?
Very much so, Master Rabbit. Very, very much so. We used to do trading in Mantle Dareth, and sometimes the trading with the Nomorana, and we used to make sure that we had adventurers that came by. Used to flow, but it has gotten very quiet as of late. The people
Okay.
are not wandering the Underdark as much as they used to.
and the problem with these Phas rays, and that it is moving, is very, very alarming as well.
Okay. As I tell you what. In my travels, I've heard of very, very special armor that wizards such as myself can wear, similar to Elven Chain. Is that something that I could commission?
I do not have, unfortunately, the skills or the means to do it, but I have heard of people that have made such things. Funny enough, you by chance not a wizard yourself, are you?
I am.
That is very, very funny because the last person that asked me was also a wizard. His name, I can't remember him, but he's a drow. He lives by the docks. He came and he asked for what is known as mithril armor.
Mithril armor. So
That is the one. It is so light, you can wear it under your clothes.
That is exactly what I'm looking for.
Yes, that is the mithril. But unfortunately, mithril being such a rare commodity, and a lot of blacksmiths that are known to say that they can work with it but can't actually, you need to have somebody that can give it, can make it, and perfect it to the proper mithril size. And if you do not do it properly, then it breaks.
Is there somebody in Gracklstoke that can do this?
No. Unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, no. And dare I dare say, if such a thing could coexist or exist, it would have most probably been taken by the king or the dragon.
Fair enough. Then there's something else I'd like to inquire about.
By all means, not a problem.
I see here in your shop you've got something called a pistol.
That is a mistake. That is not part of this campaign. No, there's no pistols here. Sorry, that's just something.
It's a concept that you're working on still.
It is a concept, but it is definitely not fine-tuned and finalized. No.
It's from the Rolo family.
Yes.
Yeah,
What is this
no
remarkable
pistols and
feat?
muskets here.
I'm out of spell slots, not out of options.
A lot of pistol.
I try to keep that in as much as immersive as possible. Sorry, this dude does not do weapons. No, not firing weapons.
Okay, and then with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for your time. Maybe we will cross paths again in the future, and I wander over to Vondas.
Yes.
Hello, Vondas. Blah blah blah. There's some items that I want to buy, but I want to find out.
Which items do you want to buy?
Lots of them. There were some rubies we traded last time. Do you remember them? When I bought some sweet potions, I gave you. What did you think of them?
Very pretty.
Very pretty. Did you love
Yeah.
them?
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
You. How much did you value them at again?
Well, I've got a cousin that's within the Nomarand region, and he likes to get them, and then he turns it into gem dust, and then he uses it for his magical components so that it can make all manner of scrolls.
That's very interesting.
Yes, I sell it for profit.
I would like to trade and barter for quite a few of your items on here. So, first off, you've got something called the Pearl of Power.
Yes, I got two.
Can I buy both of those, please?
Yes.
Or actually, hold on, Haxie. Can I radio Haxie in?
If you want to.
Haxie, come in, Haxie.
No, what do you want?
There's an item at Vondas' shop called the Pearl of Power. While this pearl is on your person, you can take a magic action, I'm guessing that's just an action, to regain one expended spell slot of level 3 or lower. You can use this pearl once until the next dawn. It can't be used again until the next dawn.
It basically gives you an extra slot, spell level slot 1 to 3.
Yeah, I saw
That you
that.
can recharge.
too. But did you see what that thing costs?
400 gold.
400 gold.
That wasn't 4,000?
No, 400.
Pearl of Power, let me see. Oh, I misread. My bad.
One for you, one for me.
I thought it was 4,000. I was like, fuck that. You can buy it if you want, and then I'll use it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 800. I'm just marking it off. So 800.
Whoa, I'm not buying it.
No, I'll buy it.
Oh, okay.
No, exactly. Now I'm just marking it off what you guys are buying. Okay, so from the top of the list, what is it that you wanted to buy?
Okay, so first off, Pearl of Power.
Okay, yeah.
Then the Filter of Love. How much does
Okay,
it
yeah.
cost?
that one is. Let me just quickly see. It should have a price on it. Oh, this one doesn't have the. Okay, just hang on. Let me quickly get you the other one. No man, idiot. I'm typing love here.
Jordan says
Why am I
love. I don't
Why
say
am I
that.
talking like Jordan? Okay, let's see here.
I
here we
only
go.
darkness in my heart.
That's also 400 gold.
Okay. I'll buy
You
the
want
Filter
that?
of Love.
Okay, so that's another 400. Okay, yeah.
Cameron, have you got a list of this in case I don't have enough money that I can say, okay, cut that out, cut that out?
I'm literally telling it up as you say you want to buy X, Y, and Z.
Okay. So then the potions of fire resistance, I'll buy one of those.
Okay, so one. Okay, that's also
Potion.
400.
Yeah.
Yes, this. Okay, just take a note. Potion of Healing Supreme is 40,000 gold.
Yes, sus.
Okay, yeah.
Potion of I'll buy a potion of maximum power.
Potion of maximum power. Okay, so that is. Let me quickly roll there. Oh, no man, wrong one. Okay, so that's 4,000 gold.
For both, for one.
One, yeah.
Jeez, like it. Can we put them on the list anyways? I just want to see if I've got enough money.
I'm pretty sure that you'll have, but then for both, eh? That's 8,000.
Both, yeah.
Okay, cool. got
Potion
it.
of psychic resistance.
That's 400. How many do you want?
All 4 potions of speed. Or actually, Joran, do you want some of these?
Psychic resistance, how many do you want to buy? One.
You can buy it, I'll just convert it, I'll just pay you.
4 potions of speed.
Okay, just hang on. So that's 400. Okay, and then speed. How many do you want? All 4.
All 4.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so that's 80k.
And then
Alright,
the
cool.
wand of fireballs.
You should have enough.
One of fireballs.
And
That's
James
4,000. That is 4k. Okay. Alright, cool. Anything else?
What's my total at the moment, and how much money do I have?
Okay, give me a second quickly. That's 16. That's
James, you have
10,000,
550,000.
That's 90,000, 94,000. Gold pieces.
I have 94,000 total money.
Yes.
Well, but it's gonna cost you, right? Because in
It's
James,
gonna cost you 94,000 gold, yeah.
in
for
James
that. Okay, so
you
how much
have
is-
550,000 worth of
How
gold.
much is a ruby worth? 5,000.
5,000.
The ruby is 5,000, yeah.
Yeah, but 110, and I worked it out as 550,000 gold.
Yes, maybe.
So
That
you
is
need
a stupid
to
amount.
you get, if you give her 9. Am I got this right?
9? What is 9 times 5,000?
18. So 18 of those. Is that right?
19.
18
or
18 times
18,
five.
18, 19, yeah.
Yeah. So let's
give
call
it-
it. Let's call it. Let's just see. 19 times 5,000. Oh, bugger off.
It's 90k
Yeah.
for 18. So it's gonna be
you know what,
19.
man? Actually, Let me buy these potions as well. You've got potions of superior healing. Supreme healing is very expensive, you see.
40k.
Okay, so which one do you want?
I'll buy the 5 potions of superior. That's another 10,000
superior,
gold.
yeah. Okay, so that's 10k.
That's 2 more, so we should be on 20 rubies now. And then Tucket Brew. I will buy all 5 potions of supreme healing.
Oh wow, okay, lovely.
Yeah.
The man's got all the goods.
How much is that?
It's 5 per potion. So it's 25
What's the total?
rubies.
That's 200,
Just for
200k.
that, so it's 40, like 45 rubies I've got to give him.
And Superior Supreme, okay.
Superior, and I'm buying all of it, bro. I'm cleaning Wander's shop out. I risk my
Okay,
life
sure.
for these.
200,000 is 40 rubies.
Yeah, so you're sitting at 305k
300.
that you need to give.
Okay, so 25 times 5,000 is 100. How much does he give?
45 rubies, I think.
305k.
How much? 305?
Yeah.
5 by 5,000. So that's 61 rubies.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. She can have 61 rubies.
So 61 rubies. Okay, so you go and you buy this. I've written it down, so I'll put it in your inventory, not a problem. You point out everything, and you see her for a moment. She's like, "Oh my gosh, this guy's never gonna pay." And then all of a sudden, Joran comes up to you. You can see that Joran is a little bit. He's walking a bit weird, and you can kind of like see Lyra is also like walking with a bit of a limp, like not really sure what the hell just happened. And
I put 2 and 2 together, and I go, you two.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he gets to you guys, and you're like, yeah, I need my rubies. And then all of a sudden, Joran, you start taking all of these rubies out, but it's like a magic trick, you know. It's like one with the one hand, and then the next, and then the next, and the next, and then 61 rubies later, you see Vonda's like looking at you with her eyes completely widened, and she's like,
Oh, thanks, guys. I can use all the rubies now.
Is a pleasure.
and I would say that you can conclude your purchases with that.
Good day.
Good day. All right. Okay. With that being said, what does the rest of the group do now? I would recommend maybe taking a long rest.
Yeah.
Because you
I
guys-
second
you
that
guys are-
long rest.
You guys haven't
can
had
I-
a long rest for a long time, or else I've got to start doing the exhaustion levels again.
Can I give the 1 pearl of power to Lycos? Tell him, hey, check this out.
Should be fine. We can definitely sort that out. But I'm assuming that you guys all make your way to Vizeran's domain again
Yeah.
to have that long rest.
Yeah, I want to go count my money.
Okay. Sorry. What do you want to do?
Go count my money.
Okay. You want to go count your money? Okay, all right. So you guys head off towards it. You see Archibald with a whole lot of stuff. You make your way to Vizeran's domain, and as you're walking through the main door, you can see that you know the moment you walk in, that shield that comes on again, that prohibits access for anyone else. There's a sense of relief. You managed to get the stuff that you needed. You got your magical items as well that you most probably can dish out. And you guys take a moment to relax. With that, Lyra, what are you doing during your long rest? Like, what are you doing to prepare for your long rest?
I wanna still see if I can find a book on the dragon.
Okay, sure. All right. So
Roll with something.
I'll have that. So yes, I would say that you go and you try and look for it or so during your long rest because you only really need to sleep for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Lycos, what are you doing for your long rest per se?
I'm also just gonna sleep.
Yeah, you need sleep. You haven't had sleep
Yeah.
for a long time. Okay, so you find a place to rest. You see the two of the guards also there, which are like these two hulking big beasts as well. And you kind of like they look at you, and you can see that they kind of like acknowledge it that you are permitted within the within the area itself. Jordan, what are you doing with your long rest?
I'm just gonna chill on my bed, contemplating everything that happened today. Questioning
Okay,
everything.
all right, cool. Cool, not a problem. Hexy?
Also just chilling. I think I'm gonna spend some time with my bestie boo.
Okay, all right. So
Archibald.
you go to the
Galador.
room, and Galerin is in following you as well.
Yeah,
short.
we go chat about life and things in general and all, you know.
No, fair enough.
Life and such.
We chat quite.
Jordan says,
Everyone's getting
"Ooh."
laid except me.
Archibald, what are you doing?
Apparently cozying up to Lycos. No. I would like to maybe just we're in Vizarand's tower now, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
I'd just like to radio Jordan and say, Jordan, did you get your flask back?
Yeah.
Oh.
You got his last back.
Well, the flask. No, the flask. Do I have a flask again?
Yeah. The iron flask.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Never
Oh,
mind.
yeah, no, he just took it out, but he's got the iron flask in his inventory already. Empty. Actually, it's not empty. What was in there? There was something else.
Yeah, but we wanted to we use what's this guy's
Gave
name,
it to
Vizarand,
Vizarand.
to
No.
deal with it.
You gave it to Vizarand, but then you used it on something. I can't even remember if it was in the pit or something, but you used it to capture something. And I'll have to go and quickly check.
Yeah, I did. I captured that one when we were sleeping in the tavern. We got ambushed by that fucked up shit.
Yes,
then
yes. You got
took the flask.
Yolkthol.
Yes,
thing,
but I
whatever.
gave it to Vizarand to see if he could deal with the problem to make it empty, so I could get it back from him.
Okay, alright, okay. I'll just double check that. I'll have to go back to my notes and just.
That's why I wanted to go back and chat to him when we were at the tower initially, but then he was busy. So eventually, I do want to go speak to him about getting the flask back.
Okay, yeah. Alright, cool, not a problem. Okay, and then I think that's a good place to conclude the session. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. I had some nice time elaborating some more details. I will transfer the items to Archibald as well. And then basically we can take it up from there after you guys have had a long rest. I did prepare things for your long rest as well for some of you, not all of you. But I will send that to you, and then you can choose to elaborate on that information on the next session, whether you deem it fit or not. So thanks again, guys. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Any highlights that you would like to talk about?
When
The
you
roleplay
give him
was good.
items, can you give the one pearl to Lycos, and then give
Yes,
one
I'll
of
make
those
note of that, yeah.
those maximum power potions? Give one of them to Haxi, and I'll keep the other one for myself.
Okay, cool.
Okay.